Hello everyone, let's have ourselves a chat. I'm John from Rusty Chains, and today our chat is about the new Dragan Files update for Payday 3. Now, in the lead up to Boys in Blue, back in May we saw the first Dragan Files, which introduced Clover and had a bunch of her info. Now, as we get close to the Land of the Free update, which, as seems obvious after the end of Boys in Blue, is most likely focused around Houston, Dragan has got a whole bunch of info and files on Houston that he's looking at. Now, there's a couple of subpoenas and purchase receipts that Houston made in these files, just lots of lore setup, but the biggest things that are of import here are these two interrogation transcripts, which are on your screen now. In it, Houston very vehemently states that he is innocent, and that he has not committed any crimes in 5 years or so, which would be 2019. So that lines up with the Payday gang getting their pardons at the end of 2018. Now, the police detective talks about all the evidence they have on Houston, tax evasion, grand larceny, all that stuff, and like I said, he very much denies having done it. Personally, I'm of two minds about this. On the one hand, we know the conspiracy that targeted the Payday gang targeted everyone and is probably behind Houston getting arrested. It would make sense, gives them a chance to kill him in prison. I could see it happening. However, he also might just be lying to avoid prison, as criminals tend to do. And one of the reasons I think that is because Dragan also came across this screenshot of what I assume to be Houston's in-game model for Payday 3, which would mean he's been heisting since Payday 2. So he's definitely up to something. But we know how this shook out because Houston's obviously in prison as of Boys in Blue, and the gang is working on finding their way to him. Now, the other big thing from this update I wanted to talk about is in the live-action short with Dragan that accompanies the Dragan Files. In it, he asked Shade if she has any leads about other gang members, and she said, maybe. Apparently someone down south has torn through a lot of thugs and taken everything of value. Shade and Dragan both think the handiwork resembles that of a Payday gang member. Now, there's some theories going around the community as to who this could be. I don't know the answer for one, so I'm enjoying speculating on this as well. It being down south indicates it's either Jacket or Sangres if he's returned from Japan during his adventures with Jiro. However, the implied heavily brutal version of these crimes, along with the bloody pliers indicating torture, makes me think it might actually be Jacket. Now, I would go absolutely apeshit if it's Jacket, because I love the Hotline Miami games, I love Jacket and Payday, and I think it's very cool that he's become kind of a shared character between the two worlds. Not legally, obviously, but in terms of just popularity. He's such a cool character, and the community always rallies around him and always asks, when's the Chicken Man coming back? So if they found a way to work this out where we can possibly see Jacket again in Payday, I would be stoked. I never thought we'd see a crossover character return, but this one makes me feel like it's not impossible. I would really like it to be Jacket, but if it's Sangres, I wouldn't mind either. That's all for today. This was a quick one. How do you feel about all this? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, when we see you with a whole bunch of coverage on Land of the Free, don't forget to spread that happy and stay rusty.